We had no Kelly, no Siri. Yeah, we missed an Nero Decree. I guess the mulligan on the Kelly is troll though, because if I drew Dash as the next card, it was just a bad mulligan for sure. We really need our defender and our Siri, mate. I think I'm kind of enjoying mulliganing this. DUDU, I can maybe keep hold of, because this is a round 2 card. This is a round 3 card, right? Opening hand's not what we're looking for. Again, hopefully it's just if this deck plays Heatwave, the matchup becomes a lot more difficult. This is a really positive start though. As long as they don't find a flipping necker, guys.
Assisting you prolong your suffering. Your fate is sealed.
There's still an argument to slam jam the Kelly in round 1 to an extent. Maybe not, because I haven't played Defender.
Falling behind.
But we just get the early mill, and we don't care about round 2 really. Of course, the problem is if they just go uninteractive, I start burning my own stuff quite quickly, but it's going to hit. They'd have to play like very uninteractive for that to be a thing. I think it's not quite worth it. I think Phantom is probably fine. I also don't think Invo is really a very good option. So the question now is if I slam jam the Kelly. Because she's in my graveyard. And therefore we'll just be... I think it's correct. It's correct. So they take the heat wave. So now I just play Phantom to get that in my graveyard. Is there ever a consideration to pass? Not really, no. The good thing about seeing the heat wave con as well. So we get to mill the Yoakim, which otherwise they had a good chance of drawing. We know they have Terra Nova in hand, maybe Brathans, we don't know. They have Beast spied up as well. And Unicorn was it as well, I believe? Come on, Count Caldwell, don't do this to me, son. Come on! Don't do this to me. Come on, guys! Don't flipping do this to me. Please. Thank flipping God for that. Like, we missed... Oh, God, that would have been so sad. When I say sad, I mean mad. So what we don't want to do is play Caldwell, because then they can invo it, so we just discard a card here. Which maybe a Swallow is a better discard, because of the combo with Hideous Feast and Ithral. But this is why I like the we've gone back to the Phantom as well. I'm still not massively a big fan of Witch Apprentice. It's very bad in this matchup in particular, basically.
Fine vintage it would have made.
But I mean, because we didn't get Siri through, we don't have like a free run at this. But I'm still gonna go for this line. And they can't invo a card on their own side, right? Have I faced a mirror yet? I played one mirror yesterday, which we won.
Defeat them with hunger.
We don't need a
Crush
unit.
them with thirst.
Unless they're stream sniping, of course, then we do need a unit.
Not all dragons
Oh,
crave
Aqua Regia
gold.
with the 10 months with the Prime sub, mate. Jeez. How replaceable was the Quacks? Irreplaceable. You never replace Quacks. Stuck. It's a crucial card. If you're wanting to fit Heatwave, you have to like cut Beast and stuff like that, to be fair. Again, they can pass. But who's going to make this read that they can actually pass? Maybe the Sabbath Mulligan was Troll in round 1.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
They're not going to pass, mate. Passing here is so clowny, guys. You've got to bear in mind, Kezo, that we have 32 points of swing if we steal this one Caldwell back alone. So all I would need is like one unit, right? It's just not an option. We have a unit, guys. It's fine. Like, if they pass, it's such a big misplay. We have a unit, guys. Hoggers. So if we want to steal the Caldwell back now, it's really interesting. We could actually possibly go for the line to steal the Caldwells back here. If we do, we have to pact and double leader charge, right? Or would a single leader charge work? Maybe a 50-50, right? We'd have to go pact double leader charge. Which, I mean, we know they have a good hand. But then they could leader and doom them. Unless I steal them back. It's a real consideration though to go pact. No, they should have discarded this, right? Bear in mind this is 42 points of swing on this card alone, guys, right? And this is 20, so that means 62 points ahead. If I can steal these back. Come on, Sabbath, nice. We don't want this as a leader. I imagine we're going to lose. We maybe just open with Defender at least, though. We have that option. Otherwise they invo one of our engines. And it's a classic case of still having Dash in hand, or in deck round 3. And this is what I'm saying about Dash. Like the Dash is what makes this deck so broken, because I would just be on even cards here as opposed to being down a card, right? I mean, that's a lot of points already, which is scary. I have to just kind of do this. So. And this again, they drew the Terra Nova round 1. We did go for the mill approach. So basically a lot of this is coming down to hand states in round 1. I would have card advantage here. How crazy is playing Curse Scroll over the Veil stratagem? It's an interesting idea. I think it's pretty crazy, right?
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I think it's pretty crazy, yeah.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
Oh my god, they boosted Caldwell. So it's maybe better to be boosted, damaging the beast instead, right? Why did they boost the Caldwell? They just lost 4 points if I steal this back. What a misplay. There's no spores in our graveyard, so Lydia can't roll spores.
Highly curious case.
We now don't need to boost this any further because they can't steal the Caldwells back. I think they think they're stealing them back, but they're not, right? Let's go! Let's go, man! Let's go, baby. We played that perfectly, actually. We're like 20 off 2500. Come on, the Siri. Come on, the Defender. Yeah, that's very true, LA. That really is very true. Yeah, this is the kind of hands that we were getting yesterday more consistently, so this is great. In terms of what we mulligan, I think it's pretty much just the hand, actually. Maybe we want to just cycle to find like a Caldwell, a Royal Decree, or DUDU, maybe. We definitely don't want Witch Apprentice against Nilfgaard in the graveyard. They can steal it and use Illusionists on it. It's really important not to play that. No, it's pulling Defender. Oh, no, it's pulling Siri, sorry. It's pulling Siri. Sorry, man. Because I just played my Defender already. Nice. We should do this because of assassination, though. And that's why you don't play Curse Scroll, right? You need to boost your Siri up. So they have Terra Nova in hand. They maybe have Joachim. Hey Upling, what's up? I mean, Curse Scroll is like, it's worth considering because of the fact that your deck is so reliant on drawing the cards you need in round one, right? That is quite scary. So Kelly's not getting instant value here. I like the Nithral. This was one of the first premiums I ever crafted this card, actually. In Gwent. It's got Veil. So actually the Crystal Skull even smurfing despite there not being locks. But yeah, I go for the Nithral first because obviously Kelly's not ticking, and then I'm just removing engines for 2 points per turn. And Beast, while it's 2 points per turn, it's got like a ceiling it's eventually going to get. This is where a Hideous Feast would be great. I don't think it's worth a Neuromancing for it. We could also play Keltullis here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I could play Keltullis here. We have no use for it in round 2, so why not? It's actually better to play her now because it's less likely that they draw the heat wave, right? We want her in the graveyard. So then when we play Sabbath, we get Kelly value instantly and then they have to heat wave her there. Hey, Flexo. Similar with Beast, in fairness. Like, playing Beast this round means that they can't heat wave it in round 2 to deny the value. But then we also have Phantom, right? So it's not a huge concern. Now, of course, we need to top deck roll the Caldwell DUDU. Like, so we eat the heat wave now, which again I think is just good, right? It's fine. And we're gonna play Beast now. The one downside is the fact that I didn't kill. I just wasted basically some points, right? So this is the person playing the Invo and Heatwave version, which means there's most likely no Mushy Truffle. Again, this version of the deck has been way more common today compared to yesterday. As a result of stats. There's actually not a whole bunch of people that are at this MMR. There's no point of buffing this. It's not a threat. I guess we just get to work on Brothans. We could Parasite it instead, right? But I feel like Parasite is just a nice card to hold on to, really. We just buff Syria. She's the tallest card. It keeps the beast ticking. There's no real threat of tall punishers anymore. We need to be careful not to play Spores in this matchup as well because of Lydia. It can really screw you over. Yeah, as I say, there was of course the option to Parasite the Brothans, which could prove to have been worth it, but I think Parasite is just better elsewhere. We could also use the Aneromancy for hitting the Brooks or whatever, right? I think it's best to hit this now, actually. So we went on even. We have a Nero and Royal Decree, so we've got the Caldwell. There's also no Invo Heatwave threat, so we could play it on an open board, but we would prefer to. We don't want to play this card. Phantom, I guess, is fine. I would prefer. I guess I don't really have any other cards. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play. Yeah, Phantom is like literally the only card I can play on the open board here, and it does actually. Is good, right? I actually want to play it anyway. Is there anything to consider that we're looking for still? No. We want a Nero into this, in fairness, in round 2. No, we don't care about this card, actually, really. Too much. It can help you get dominance, just to be safe. I think this hand's fine. I think we just make it worse. Like, not that we need a good hand this round. And they invoke Cave Troll, right? So Cave Troll is a concern because of Caldwell. So maybe I was supposed to take another Mulligan to try and find Pella in that case, right? I also am quite likely to just pact their Cave Troll. But yeah, it is a problem, right? It's going to stop me DUDUing. But what I could also do here is I could DUDU the Cave Troll. And then that means that they can't touch any of my engines. But I think we're safe already because we've seen Heatwave Invo. Could also go like Unicorn off Terra Nova here, right? But yeah, I was definitely supposed to take another Mulligan, right? And yeah, they are just supposed to continue not playing into the same row. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I guess, like, Yeah, Mushy Truffle and Heatwave. It's interesting. Just buff Phantom until I steal Caldwell. Then you can't do your own cards, mate. Scott would actually be seeing a lot more play if you could. I guess we just have to accept we're not going to be able to do this, but we could do Cave Troll. The question is, would we rather have a Cave Troll or would we rather have a Phantom coming out of a...
A superb specimen, truly.
It's important to remember we are an engine heavy. We do have an engine heavy round 3, so I don't want to use the Hideous Feast, but I think the cards we played are fine. Just try and make a good trade, right? Ale for something else. We could also go a Neuromancy to try and make a trade. Now again, what we could do, guys, is we could have gone Pella, then DUDU, but of course I just don't have cards for it. So again, this is a nice trade, right? So I guess we just make another nice trade. The question is, do I even want to play any of these cards? Like, kind of don't, right? I definitely don't want to play this. I definitely don't want to play Squirrel either. Pella, I guess, is fine to play, right?
Fighting spirit, what need you to flee this world ever free?
I'm on pass here. I don't want Defender though. If I do that, it stops me getting either Phantom or Beast, right? I Purified the Doom. Oh, that is a bit of a stinker, innit? So I should have. I was correct. I was correct to play the Pella. I didn't think it made any sense, but it actually did. But yeah, that is a bummer. For sure. This mainly just means the Hideous Feast and the we can do their Defender. It's not bad, right? We got really lucky with the top decks. But yeah, the problem here is the fact that my Nithral's just losing a bunch of points, right? I guess we should also be scared that they go DUDU onto East or something, right? Hopefully we get away with it. So this is the difference, right? People actually are playing much better against the deck, and obviously the Invo was really devastating. So we do give them an extra point as well on this by playing the Pella, which is a big deal. Could prove to be a lot. Just hope they don't slam jam the leader, right? So that would be a real problem for us. They're actually just correct to slam the leader here, right? If they work out that I could have DUDU on Defender. But you have to be pretty big brain to do that, I think.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Parasite and DUDU are really good for them though. Pretty bad next turn. Poof. That was the big moment. I think we should be okay. It's going to be tight, no doubt about it. Terra Nova can hit Unicorn, which actually is quite good for us. Unless they go back row. Or it can hit Beast, I believe. Yeah, Beast is spying already.
Don't snap your spout at me.
They just take Pact or Parasite. And yeah, usually Hideous Feast gives you like 6, basically, on this. But in this case, it's only giving, in terms of like dominance, it's only giving itself. So still play Lydia too. Yeah, I think we just lose goes for it. How's this guy fitting it all in, man? They're like Omega Tech for the matchup. It's kind of frustrating, man. Like, why is this guy so teched for this matchup? I don't get it. What am I missing here? Like, how? What is this guy cutting to fit all this shit? Wouldn't have made a difference. We still lose. How the hell is? What have they cut? Is this just a pile? Nice. It's one of the best hands we've had for a while, this one here. Imprisonment is bad news. The good news is I have AL and Pella in hand, so yeah. My hand hurts after I hit the table, guys. Look, it's all red. What a muppet. It wasn't even a hit, it was a slap, mate. I bloody slapped it. What a muppet. Table slapper. I might rebrand myself as the table. Huh? Huh?
Yield and save me some time.
Huh? What? What? So, what do we do? I think there is an actual correct play here, and it's to play the Unicorn. Just play the Kelly, get her in the graveyard, because then they can't flip it invo it, right? Till round 3. Which means I just need to play some units. I don't necessarily want to play Pella against Imprisonment either. I want the specials for later too. I know this seems really weird, guys, but it's correct. It is. It just is. Maybe it was better to play Phantom rather than Nithral, to be fair. I'd rather have Nithral for this round, I think. So we have DUDU.
A superb specimen, truly.
I don't know if I actually want Phantom. I think, again, this is why Nithral, because Phantom can get too tall and then end up meaning that my Caldwell... Nah, it's fine, right? I just buff my opponent's shit if that happens. So, I need to find the DUDU. I'd rather have a Neuromancy available for that, but I don't want to kick any of the specials really. Nice. Then I can keep a Nero. Just dip into whatever I need in round 3, whatever special I need. If I need a spores, I've got it. Yada yada.
As good as dead, that lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of fine. It is a little bit of a problem for us because now I can't play this, right? Because you can get inroad. All I have to do here is just discard, basically. And if they start discarding too, I can probably just try and win the round. I also need to make sure they have enough cards in their graveyard for my Sabbath, but I mean, it'll be Caldwell, sorry. So the reason I'm discarding, guys, is because I need them to have a unit on their side of the board so I can Caldwell, and then they can't info me, right? They can still Heatwave it.
A lesson in humility coming now.
Nice. I think that just means we win. Pretty much. Oh, okay. Almost. Oh, almost. He went for it, the cheeky little grubber muffin. Playing into my spores though. Playing into my red haze as well, man. Do we pass? Passing is interesting. It's gonna pull. No, it's gonna pull the Slizzard, right? So it's actually really bad for us to pass. So yeah, you're right. I need to doom it, right? Please don't have a Purify, my dude.
Highly curious case.
I think this will do us, right? Do I need Pella though? Really? Do I really need Pella? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because then they can flip in. I mean, they can't remedy me anymore, right? So I could discard Pella. But it... Do I want to, though? Why would I discard Pella? Because I'm trying to make trades, right? Like they have a very gold-heavy hand. I've not seen any golds from them yet, apart from the Brothans we milled. Yeah. I mean, I'm used to having Caldwell on my opponent's side of the board, but because they've eaten them, probably can't do the points. He can't pass those. Spores would just win me it, right? If I had it. Which obviously I don't. He doesn't know that. Witch Apprentice is terrible in this matchup. These are really good. The squirrel's bad, right? The squirrel's bad. It's only the squirrel that makes his hand worse. I think. I think the only other thing we could have done is not played the Phantom or not played the Nithra round 1, but I don't think we had any other plays, right? Maybe we could have just used specials and been fine. Then I would have Phantom still in hand, basically, which I think would be good. I think we're winning, right? I think we should be winning, right?
Let us finish this.
You're gonna get it now.
Positioning seems quite wrong there too, huh? I also don't know why you would play Devotion, to be honest. Again, if they ever purify, it becomes more of an issue for us. I suppose the other thing we should have been considering is, can they ever just get through the cave troll? And I think the answer is no, right?
Specimen.
Having said that, the fact that they've got double Caldwell and I've had to lead a charge to Keltullis, which I didn't have. No, I did, right? Because I didn't have to be honest. Like, he can start letting Kelly burn stuff on my side because I don't have this. So I don't know. Maybe I'm up shit creek here. This leader charge on Kelly could have been a mistake. Having said that, they also have a 12, so they're gonna flip flap, right? Okay. I think we're gonna be fine though if this is just like the way the game goes. I don't want to damage this. Can I just boost it, actually? What a game, guys! This is so cool, man! This is so sick. Mate, I could... Do I ever kill the Joachim so they can't coup it? Yeah, I just get to work on my own Joachim, right? I guess I should have damaged it first, and then... Oh, whatever. What a game, mate! This is crazy. So I just play a unit here, right? I think this is worth the charging because of coup. It might be fine, though, honestly, if they do it. We don't want the Caldwells to burn. I don't think. God, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. You burn it with Kelly, why ping it? Well, I don't want to ping much else. I mean, I could ping this, I guess. Yeah. I guess I could have pinged this. I guess it was a 1-point misplay, right? I think it's my one we're playing against as well, right? Pretty sure it's my one we're up against here. If it flows into Endrego Warrior, I mean, would be pretty good, wouldn't it? It's also why I'm not sure his play made a whole bunch of sense. Is he just going to double leader this? Doesn't feel like too much of an issue there, does it? So I guess I just buff the Kelly. I could do this, right? I don't want to steal the Caldwells back yet. I want them back later. I want the Caldwells back, but not yet. Basically, right? So we just take the 3-point buff on Kelly without giving ourselves dominance. I think we just win if this discard game continues. So do I buff the Caldwell, guys? Is that the play here? I don't flipping know, man. I don't know what the play is, mate. This is crazy. If I steal the Caldwell back, my Kelly's going to also burn the beast, right? So I don't want the Caldwell back yet. Why wouldn't I buff the Caldwell back? Well, I don't buff the Caldwell back in case I can't actually get the Caldwell back. Right? But Deadman's Tongue's gone. Brathens is gone. Did he play an emissary yet? Maybe just off the Brathens. It's really important to find out. Seems correct. But even then, it's only worth like a point. It's probably just not worth the risk, honestly. This Kelly's gonna burn herself, right? I think this might have been a misplay, actually. Sure. I think this might have been a misplay. This didn't really make much sense. It only I don't think it ever gives us more points. Because I'm gonna probably Hideous Feast Kelly as opposed to Hideous Feasting the Beast. So if I want the Caldwell, I have to steal it back now, right? And if I steal back the Caldwell, then the Kelly's gonna burn herself. Which means I don't want to boost the Kelly. Let's do this, right? I think we just win. Wow. Q. K.
Push on! No mercy!
Vigo Emissary. Does that beat us? Vigo Emissary? We should still be fine, right? Vigo Emissary makes it really interesting, though.
You will not regret this, sir.
GG. Woo! Let's go! What a game! Oh my god. Jesus. My boy Mayamon. What a flipping game, mate. I'll send him a message. Yeah. The one thing that I do think, honestly, I'm tempted by Strays instead of the Witch Apprentice. Just because of, honestly, Scoia'tael with making of bombs. I always mulligan Witch Apprentice feels like a detriment. I mean, so will the Strays feel like a detrimental card against NG. So I don't know. But Strays would kind of be interesting for some situations, but I don't know. It's interesting. I tend to agree with Shin that it's probably not, like, you don't often need to, but mulligans. Yeah, this works. Okay, I've remembered, guys. The correct play is this.
Yield and save me some time.
We lead a charge in case they have Simless double rebuke. And the reason we do this is because otherwise they can like making a bomb and then do it. I've got some lasagna, mate. It's a huge breakthrough. My dad's always been very angsty about me not eating dinner with him at the right time, and then he got angsty about me eating upstairs. Bear in mind, he also got angsty about me having a computer upstairs. or a PlayStation upstairs. So it's a big breakthrough that he's like, yeah, you can just eat this upstairs. Get in, thank you. That's all I've wanted. I suppose we just go for the unicorn now though, right? Nice. I did not kiss him and say thanks, but it's great, mate. It's just big wins. I suppose we just play the Beaster. We could maybe play Beast before the Unicorn as well. If you're wondering why I'm just slamming cards, I don't care about any of these, and really. These are just going to all come back off Sabbath. And round 2, all I want to do is Caldwell, DUDU. I don't care about points in round 2, right? I just want to win the round on even. That's my only priority here. And this is just the most points per turn, basically. So I think the other reason that Ciri first is really important, and I could be wrong, but the logic is that if you go Defender first and then they go Sorceress, I don't know, it just feels bad. It does just feel bad. I think it's correct. You just want your Ciri ticking sooner, right? You're going to end up leader charging her anyway if they go Sorceress, because then they could go Making a Bomb Simless anyway. So you don't lose anything, you just get your Ciri ticking quicker. I think it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hella's great in case they play Kiran. I don't know if she can lock her own stuff. I feel like she probably can. This is also great to have hold of. The hand is not bad. I keep the Pella just in case. I guess I just lose the Hideous Feast. This particular hand. Sad if they're non-devotion Heatwave. True. That is a very good point. I can't even think of like the exact scenario where it's really important to Ciri first. But I feel like when I was playing yesterday, I felt like I really misplayed by not going Ciri opening play. It felt like it cost me. I think it's because they went Simless Bountiful or something. I'm not 100% sure. So I think we just discard here, right? It's like no reason not to. Like the Pella I care about because they could have a lock.
A lesson in humility coming now.
This is just a good round 3 card. The Spores is a good round 3 card.
Mother Earth, I grant you my life. From you it came.
Yo, Jack, what's up, man?
Did you exist?
Which I guess means I should have just kept the squirrel rather than discarding, because then if they discard themselves, it could get a little awkward. Having said that, with no Simless, I could just open Caldwell, right? Because they just, if they play a Rebuke, they have a unit on their side of the board anyway.
Yes, and you won't let us talk to strangers.
And I think all these cards are just good to hold on to, right? So we just pass her. There's no real point of... I mean, Pella's not. In fairness, Pella sucks. Unless we discard the Pella and then BANG! That could be a problem. I think we're safe. Just see if we can trade efficiently. Again, I have a bunch of engines, so... it's not necessarily even that good. We got a Rebuke from them. These draws are perfect as well. I think I don't care. Like, my Kelly should just be... nah, against this deck, I actually would quite like to have the Nithral, the Phantom and stuff, right? I don't even think I need the Entrega, actually, the more I think about it in this particular matchup. They just swarm so much, right? Nice. I don't really want to risk this Mulligan, because I could hit Squirrel. It's such a big downgrade. Is it that big a downgrade? Yeah, I just don't care about the Phantom in this matchup, right? Sorry, I don't care about the Endrega, because they swarm so much that even by the time I steal the Cool Burst back, it's probably fine. And if worse comes to worse, I can go in Neuromancy for it. Well, I guess I should have needed this to play around the Oak Critters, mate. Silly of me. I'm a little bit nervous. The Caldwell's coming back that I might have to go for the Endrega, but that's fine. It's also going to actually be pretty good against us, right? It's going to damage them both. Which version of this deck is better, Toad or no Toad? No Toad.
I could drown a singing drip.
This damage being made a whole bunch of sense when they're going to move this turn, right?
ahead, Mary Vanadine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought this would move. No? I think it actually works the opposite way. Like if they had this in the back row, it would have boosted it. I thought this would have got damaged though. But I guess it just says it's an allied card that's moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could eat the Caldwells to get more Kelly burns. Like, it's probably just worth it, right? Just eat the Caldwells. GG. I'm still sad we're so far off peak, man, but we'll get back there, I believe. A lot of the times, though, it just feels like I'm losing when I just don't draw the right cards in round 1. I lost a Battle Trance. I've definitely misplayed a couple games as well, right? Where I didn't play it perfectly. But yeah, last night, right at the end of the stream, before I ended it, I went on a 1, 2, 3, 4 game losing streak. So I'm sort of still just coming back from that, really. I always do that. I play for too long and then I just go on a big streak of losses. But never mind. Okay, this guy is actually playing Ryogan, which for some reason there's been lots of people that haven't been playing Ryogan. I think this is one of those hands. But yeah, last night we lost our first loss in like... We lost to not J. William James, we lost to JMJ Wilson. And that was our only loss in like 20 games or something. We had like a whole page of green. How many... on the page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah. We lost 1 in 20 against Wilson. He was playing hyper thin. I just missed a lot of the cards I needed. Is it ever correct to DUDU the defender? I think it's correct to Pellar it. A lot of times it's not because they can res it. But in this case... stops them, I might just be able to Parasite Melusine if I'm lucky. I don't know. Often it's not correct to Pellar. The first defender because it gets resed, right? Yeah, I think I'm absolutely dreaming that I said I was going to be able to get this. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Misplaying, that's what I'm doing. Does this deck play a Heatwave? I feel like it probably doesn't, actually. I should have just opened the Beast. Okay, cool. No decoction. That's really good. Nice. So yeah, we lost one to NR last night apparently. We lost to Adzikov twice playing ST. A couple of Nilfgaards yesterday. And then yeah, another ST, another Nilfgaard. I think, like, to be honest, at the end of yesterday I was just too tired. Like, what the last game was just, yeah, I was just completely dead at that point. And then today we actually lost to Elves. We lost twice to Nilfgaard. We lost to Mayamon playing NR, and then we lost to Battle Trance. But again, I think most of the time you lose when it's not drawing, for example, Siri in round 1, and then if they can answer your Kelly in this case, right? Like if you miss Siri Defender kind of vibes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Yeah, DUDU on Melusine is not worth it because your Sabbath doesn't, it only plays monster cards on your side of the board. That's what happened yesterday, right? The last loss. I had a squirrel. And I flipping Mulligan the squirrel and Sabbath the like 25-point Melusine, and I was like, yeah guys. 4th loss in a row. I think we're done here. I think we might have overstayed our welcome a little bit. We're like, what, 7 hours in or something stupid.
The sea demands a price. You shall pay
A
it.
superb specimen. True.
Zara Dot, thanks for the follow. Thank you again, Manu, for the 4 months with the Prime. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Christmas emotes, guys. I'm really bad at actually sorting emotes out. I'm trying to improve. And Christmas emotes just sounds like a good idea, mate. So if there's any Christmas emote ideas you have, please let me know. Down by 17, but I'm making 4 points per turn. So I've basically got 8 reach already, plus Kelly's ticking. What, once? Twice?
So sweet.
Yeah, unfortunately no observer. Which is pretty sad. Need to buff our Kelly here, of course.
Not all dragons.
Hey Vish, thank you so much for the sub.
But I do.
Prime, welcome. What's up, Vish? 13 points. We're gaining 8 points, basically. So Kelly's burning twice. Second one being a 6. So Kelly's worth 9. So you have 17 points, which means we're ahead by 2. But then their Melusine is ticking for 2. And this is buffing by 1. So it's just 1 leader charge, right? If I'm not mistaken. I quite possibly am mistaken. I think it's just 1 leader charge necessary. My mouse was a little bit all over the place there. Do you know the problem I have? My method for the maths is good, but my memory, guys, my memory is so bad. By the time I've actually done the maths, I forget like what I'm trying to do. Basically, my memory is completely awful. It's really bad. So I've got I don't think I was. No, the Rainer just came in. I've got 8 points. Plus Kelly's burning for 11. So I have 19 points, which means I am 7 ahead minus 2. I'm 5 ahead. And this is ticking for no points. This is ticking for 2. It's fine. Spores should just seal the deal here. Mate, Hideous Feast. Wow. Smurfing.
May Martin Freya watch us and keep us.
Wow. Wow, guys. Is spores enough? It better be. So we need to squirrel this flipping Melusine, mate. Having said that, it's only Bride of the Sea that can get it, right? Which is already gone. So Melusine's no longer a threat. Okay. So it's ticking. Kelly's ticking for 1, 7, and I have 8, so I have 15. So I'm at 63, which means I'm 7 down. Melusine's ticking for 2, so I'm 9 down. This is ticking for 1, so I'm down 10. This is ticking for 1, so I'm down 11. This plays for 12. So by my calculations, guys, which I'm gonna have faith in, it's enough by 1. Oh, is it enough though? Oh god. It's not, because Kelly's not hit. Oh, shit. It's a tie. It's a tie because my Kelly's ticking for less than I... Flipping bollocks, mate. Bollocks. Bollocks. No, Gwent Observer's down. So I have 5. Wait, are we fine here? 5 plus 4 is 9. It's a tie, right? I have 4, guys, plus 5. It's 9 points. It's a tie. I just needed to lead a charge. Basically, my maths was right, but I didn't consider the fact that if I spores the priest, it was the Kelly wasn't going to hit for a whole bunch. I mean, it's very risky to pass, so I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I need to find the squirrel. Not sure I really want the cave troll, really. Honestly, not sure I want the Nithral too much either. Sabbath is great, I just need the flipping squirrel. We'll find it, right? Right, guys. Fucking maths, man. Letting me down.
In the end,
What a surprise. My maths lets me down yet again. That's why I need to play new card games, guys, where there's not as much maths. It's unironically my biggest weakness. That and just being a Papega. Bruv! Where's the squirrel? Bruv! Do I just mulligan the flipping Sabbath, man? Nah, I believe, mate. I believe. I flipping believe! Guys, if I... My hand is not good enough to win any kind of game without the squirrel! Thank God. Jesus. Playing Geddy? Woo! What a rush, mate. I could hit Royal Decree, Squirrel, or the pin thing itself for it. You just had to believe, man. There was no other line. Exactly, Papa.
Trust equally in heart and mind.
Oh shit, guys. I was thinking I was gonna get the defender. To be honest. It's gotta be correct to play it like this still, right? Igne, Igne, Igni, Igni, Igni. This 50-50 loses us a couple points unless they go taller than what we have already. I was buffing this player into Concoction, which is a very likely card that they have. Yeah, I'm aware, thanks. But yeah, when I copied this with DUDU, in my head it was getting me a defender. Oh, how wonderful you speak our tongue. Maybe the little Hilgies. Okay.
One who is blind can yet see.
Oh, cool. The beast tanking is good. It means I can just go for this first. I think you can see that I was correct to take the line that I did, which was find look for the squirrel mate at all costs. Caldwell was a 10, which I could have kept. Looks like we're going to be okay. They have to use their rain now, right? It's kind of big brain with the priest. They're playing really well. I'm not sure this was even correct though. Maybe it was. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly. Oh no, who is that? Who is that? So much. Forgive me. Welcome. I really appreciate that. Using your prime sub on me. That's very kind. So we win this game if I just use the leader charge. Basically, I should have used the leader charge because I wasn't 100% convinced, but I had to back my maths, guys. I have to have some self-confidence. To be fair, I did actually do the maths right. Just made a mistake in the fact that the spores... Maybe it was best to count the spores first, because then the board state resolves itself, right? So if I counted the spores first, and then I count the rest of the stuff, it would have been more likely. Because you resolve what's on the... Yeah, I think that made sense. Would have made sense. It would have, yeah. I think probably been the difference. Which apprentice is scuffed in this matchup? Where's my dash? Okay. Don't! No! No drowners, bruv. No drowner. It's not allowed. It's not allowed.
Please wait your exit. Falling behind.
Oh shit. Just realized I gave him that corrupt value. Alright. I mean, if our dash goes through, happy days, right? Nice. We just need dash or defender now. Which includes Roll the Queen and Neuromancy. So there's no way we're going to miss all those cards, guys. Right? We don't have Caldwell either. Alright. We have to decide if we want to go for defender or Caldwell. Defender or Caldwell, chat? What do you reckon?
Yield and save me some time.
Play around assassination, so we kind of lose the game on the spot if they have it.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
Thank God Cyclops doesn't kill my dash. I don't want to play Beast this round. I want to play Kelly probably. Not particularly right now though. That's why they treason me, right?
Just
Is this the Lacerate guy that we played yesterday?
You talked enough.
We could have DUDU'd it, guys, but we also just get a shit ton of carryover if we don't, right?
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
Kelly just becomes our card that we res alongside with these two. It might be correct to unironically spores our unicorn if they don't go taller than us. Nice, that's positive. Okay, we're very close. The problem with Beast is Beast can snap the Caldwells back. And the problem with going Caldwell now is it plays into Invo. Having said that, do they really have an Invo when... Doesn't guarantee playing to Invo, right? There's a chance. Also, playing the Spores is bad because of Lydia, so I guess...
What?
I mean, if they have invo, they're kind of clowning, right? Because they could have invoed dash instead. So they probably just don't have it. But yeah, the spores on the unicorn is bad as well. There we go. There's the assimilate. Oh, they're actually trying to steal it. By the looks of it. I mean, I guess we have to play beast now. Again, I don't want to play the spores. Sad that I have to play beast. We actually, there's a real possibility though, if we steal the cool buzz back, we could 2-0 here, right? It's a big low roll. There's a real possibility, right? We also know they don't have coup because they would have cooed Syria already. Yeah, and we do this so cool bomb moves over first and then Kelly ticks, right? Gives us an extra burn. But we have 40 points of swing here. If we did want to play spores and then like lead a charge or so. There's the Lydia, so spores is also now somewhat safe, right? And we have a 14 point spores, guys. The problem is if we take the spores, we also need to get ahead of these. So the thing that's going to happen here is we're going to burn a 2. My last card's unplayable, that's the problem, right? Like, if we take the spores, we get their last card, one of their cards. We have 40 points of swing, guys. 40 points. But then the problem is the Caldwells on our side lose us so many points on Sabbath. And also it's one less leader charge. And I think Spores is good for round 3 as well, right? Because they're just going to try and go really tall on a card. They probably have like Dead Man's Tongue, maybe. There's also a strong argument to actually go Defender before Sabbath here. They probably just didn't think of it. Yeah, this is the hand anyway. So the last question is if we go Defender first or if we go for... Because we've still not seen Invo, right? And I think we do go Defender first. Because I don't want any of my engines to get answered, right? Oh yeah, they could go leader back row, right? True. It's probably correct, isn't it? Although it pulls Siri Dash. It's probably the line though, isn't it? It's interesting. They don't see the line though. They might not have seen the card either. Yeah, oh that's true. It's like negative points, right? It's true. But also it would mean that... How many points would it play for? It would put 1, 2, 3. So I would still have a Sabbath points, right? I don't think we need to lead at anything here, right? Pass was correct, I'm pretty sure. The Spores was just unnecessarily risky. There's loads of ways it can backfire for us. So we leader here and then do this. Steal the cool balls back. We only burn a 1 anyway, and we could just eat Kelly anyway, right? As long as we get the cool balls back, we win the game here. This is actually a better hit, right? Cool.